Warren Buffett just made a move that should have everyone paying attention. He's selling off bank stocks, and when someone like Buffett, one of the smartest investors in history, makes a move like this, it's never random. So, what does he see that most people don't? Let's break it down. Right now, there's a $2.7 trillion real estate debt crisis unfolding in the US. That's trillion with a T, and this isn't some distant concern, it's happening right now. It's going to affect investors, homeowners, and renters alike. No one is completely shielded from the fallout. Between now and 2025, over $2.7 trillion in real estate loans will reach their due dates. That means this debt needs to be paid off, refinanced, or restructured. Here's where the problem starts. When these loans were first issued, interest rates were around 2–3%. That's cheap money. Fast forward to today, interest rates have skyrocketed. That means refinancing these loans will cost double or even triple in interest payments. And guess what? Banks are feeling the pressure. In fact, right now, banks are sitting on more unrealized losses than they did during the 2008 financial crisis. Yes, you heard that right. More losses than during the biggest economic meltdown in recent history. The 2008 collapse was triggered by real estate, but at its core, it was a banking crisis. And today, history looks like it's repeating itself. Massive defaults are on the horizon. Developers and investors who relied on cheap debt are now in serious trouble. They won't be able to refinance at today's higher rates, meaning properties will start hitting the market at distressed prices, whether through fire sales or outright foreclosures. And when commercial real estate crashes, the damage doesn't stop there. It ripples through the job market, home prices, rental costs, and the broader economy. We've seen this before. And the ending isn't pretty. Now, if you're thinking, I'm not in real estate, why should I care? Stick with me. Before we go deeper, if you're finding this valuable, take a second to subscribe to Benefit Genius. We bring you insights on financial markets, smart investing, and retirement strategies, so you stay ahead of the game. Alright, let's get back to it. Think about what happened in 2008. Home prices collapsed. Jobs disappeared. Banks went under. People thought their financial future was secure, and overnight, their home values were slashed in half. Now, let's talk about why this situation is different. This time, it's not just about residential real estate. The biggest danger is in commercial real estate. Office buildings, shopping centers, and industrial properties are sitting on mountains of debt. And here's the kicker. Many of these properties aren't generating the revenue they once did. Remote work has changed how businesses operate. Retail stores are shutting down as shopping shifts online. Warehouses and office buildings that were once packed with employees are now half empty. That's a huge problem. Because if these buildings aren't making enough money, their owners won't be able to refinance their loans when they mature. And if they can't refinance, they'll have to sell. But here's where it gets worse. When too many properties hit the market at once, prices crash. And when prices crash, it doesn't just affect the people who own those buildings. Banks holding these loans take massive hits. Investors who put money into these properties start pulling out. The shock spreads to local economies, small businesses, and even the job market. And suddenly, the effects reach everyday people. That's exactly what happened in 2008. And if you think it can't happen again, just look at the numbers. Banks are already seeing significant stress. Financial institutions are tightening lending standards. Businesses that need funding are struggling to get approved. Meanwhile, some of the biggest names in finance, Buffett, Munger, Ackman, are signaling concern. So, what does all this mean for you? It means opportunity. A major financial shift is coming, and the people who prepare now will be in the best position when it happens. This is the time to pay attention, understand what's unfolding, and think strategically about your next moves. Because when a storm is coming, the ones who see it early don't just survive, they come out stronger. So, what's your next move? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's talk. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more insights on navigating what's ahead.